Let everyone know they're being recorded. Sawyer, you're being recorded.
Oh my goodness. Okay, no, Mr. Lawyer, you can go away now. He let me know. Okay, we're good.
Guys, we're having some technical difficulties on Riverside, so now we're back on Skype. Skype's our backup plan.
Yep, we quite literally did the same intro twice. So now this new one, we're trying something different.
And with that being said,
Roll the intro again.
boom. Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Talkmen Tuesday. Sawyer and Angel, both mid-20. I'm in my later 20s.
Yeah, don't put us both in that same boat.
Sawyer's in his mid-20s. I'm in my late 20s.
Living the life over here.
And just talking about life. Ooh, talking about life. I guess we talked about this in our previous recording, but we haven't talked about it on this recording. So, you know what happened today, Sawyer?
What?
Dude.
No, what happened today?
Apple announced their iPhone 13, and it's a rectangular iPhone now.
I guess is that like the biggest new piece of it, or are there new qualities to it?
I guess the biggest ones were like longer battery life, obviously.
Yeah, I mean they kill all the other battery lives as the new ones roll out. So
They do. It's supposed to be the best camera they've ever built on an iPhone. Cinematic shots you can take with the iPhone. Now you can even focus on one person while you're doing a video, and then decide to focus on another person while still on that video. Because sometimes you just can only focus on one person, and it'd be that person for the whole video. Now you could do it like while recording on separate people.
interesting. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so we're gonna use Apple as like a clickbait thing. So we're gonna be like, should you buy the new iPhone 13? Like,
no, go Android.
As you can tell, Sawyer is definitely biased.
Yep.
No.
I am completely unbiased in this. I'm using the facts.
Yeah. Facts wise, if you use all like specs, Sawyer has it. Team Android.
But if you're buying it for the name, Team Apple.
The ecosystem, Sawyer.
My bad.
Oh yes. Like, we use my laptop a lot for the store. So my sister's thinking about buying a laptop for the store, and I'm like, what if you buy me a laptop and I'll donate my old laptop to the store?
Yeah, there you go.
And luckily she was like, yeah, you could do that. I'm like, yes.
That actually worked. That worked.
So now I'm just waiting for like the newer Mac to come out.
There you go. Make the upgrade at the right time. I like your way of thinking.
So rumors, of course, with Apple, you never know. But October event, they're hoping the new MacBook comes out, or like the announcement comes out. It'll probably roll out like a month later. If that happens, we'll use the business funds to fund a new laptop, and I'll donate my old one to the store.
There you go.
Then,
it's a business expense.
Yeah, it's a business expense. It's a write-off.
Yeah, there you go.
It was like, it's a tax write-off. We can buy it. And it's like, who's paying for it? It's a tax write-off.
It's a tax write-off. You don't pay. It's a write-off.
People are like, who's paying for it? It's like, it's a write-off. Like, the government pays for it. Like, not what a tax write-off is.
Have you seen Schitt's Creek?
No, I have not.
So that's a part of one of the episodes. One of the kids. So it's about like a wealthy family that loses all their money, so they have to like learn how like normal people do things.
Uh-huh.
And he one of the kids, he gets a job for like a small boutique store, and he just starts buying things for himself, and he says that it's a business write-off. And the dad's like, but who's paying for it? And he goes, nobody, it's a business write-off. And the dad's like, no, somebody has to pay for that. Like, you don't just get it and nobody's paying for it.
I can see them previously used it as a business expense, and they had enough money to cover it. Like, yeah, whatever. We're gonna pay that amount in taxes, so might as well spend it.
Yeah, might as well.
That's one benefit of it. But like, if you're not a big business and you're not gonna pay that much amount of taxes, then
Yeah.
you're literally just paying for it.
Yep.
So hopefully I'll get the new MacBook, and then rumor has it's supposed to be like studio quality, or like
what does that mean?
the mics are supposed to be really good.
Oh.
You should be recorded without Yeti mic, but it's still good to have one.
What you need to do is you need to like somehow screw your Yeti mic to the ceiling so it looks like you're in like a studio.
I've been looking at YouTube videos of like the perfect desk setup, and I'm like obsessed with them.
Those are bad rabbit holes to go into, because then you're like, oh, I can do that for where I'm at. And you're like, that's not that much. And like you start looking at like the little prices of things, and like it just adds up like crazy. But I mean, if you have a good like desk setup, like I feel like that goes a long way. But
yeah. If you work from home and that's like your 8 hours a day, you're like, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, most of the time, let's see, podcast Tuesdays at night, and then probably like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at night. That's it. I'll be on my desk for probably like 3 hours. So my desk consists of a foldable chair that most people like for the parties.
Yeah. And it's all you need, though. I mean, you're not spending too much time here.
No. And then my chair is like a $50, the cheapest one I found on Amazon. That's it. I'm like, yeah. But then I'm looking at the freaking YouTube videos. It's like elevating desk. Like there's a stand for your laptop. There's an external keyboard, because like sometimes you just don't want to type on the actual MacBook because it's like it's too close. And you're like, what? Some of them have like the external keyboard, a separate mouse, and you just like lift up your laptop, and then like the trackpad on the side of it, because for convenience, like you don't have to use it, but like sometimes you just like on the side of the keyboard, it just makes it 10 times easier.
Because why not?
Yeah. I'm like, I should do that. I'm like, I'm not gonna use it, Angel. You're not gonna use it.
Yeah, I mean, with my desk, so this is like my 9 to 5. I'm in this room basically, and so I've got like a nicer desk itself. But I was using like one of the foldable chairs, and my company, they gave us, as like a thank you around like the Christmas time last year, they gave us all like the option to choose a couple of different gift cards if we wanted. And so there was like an Apple gift card, there was like a bunch of different ones. It was for $350. And so I chose, it was, what was the company called? I think it was called like Pop It or something like that. But I knew that we were working from home, and so it's like kind of like a home office type of company. And so I finally bought the chair off of it, and this chair is like, it's like $300 or something. Like, it's an expensive, but whoa, it's nice. Like every once in a while, like I just like lean all the way back in it and stuff. Like, it's a nice chair, but would I buy this on my own if I didn't have the gift card? No, probably not. Like, I suffer through just a normal chair like any other person, but
dude, those ergonomic chairs though.
oh, some of those chairs, like they have like the gaming chairs and everything too, with like the headrest for you with the little pillow on it. Like,
then you look at the price tag and you're like, my little chair sounds good.
yeah, it's like I don't need like a $700 chair. I don't think anybody needs like a $700 chair, but that's just me personal.
We might get an IKEA desk for like the store. Mm-hmm. Well, most of our desks are like chair or like tables, the foldable tables. We're like,
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, that's Candace's desk.
Ah.
Her desk, she got the foldable chair or foldable table.
Because that's like what, 15, $20? You're like, it works.
Yeah, I mean, it does the trick. That was my dining room table for the longest time when we first moved into this house because we didn't have an actual table. So we worked on that foldable table. We ate on it. Like, it's a good table. Good table.
So talking about unnecessary items. Guess what?
Get those out of my face.
I'm showing Sawyer the Ray-Ban Facebook Stories glasses. For those that don't know, Ray-Ban and Facebook got together and made smart glasses. They call them smart glasses. They're really just glasses with cameras on them.
What does it look like? Can you tell if there's a camera on it, or if you're just walking around, can you be like nonchalant with it?
Let's see. Can you tell?
I mean, I know where they're at, but that's only because I'm looking for a camera on them. Those are pretty cool.
If you're recording, it lights up. Where is it? It's not lighting up. Is it supposed to be connected to my phone? It might have to be connected to my phone.
They don't blink or anything, do they?
They leave a light on if you're recording, so people know that you're recording.
Okay. Because that's probably...
You have to turn them on.
That would make sense. That would make sense. Because I was gonna guess that there had to be some sort of like privacy thing with it. Like people can't. I guess like you can record people without their permission, but like there's got to be something with that, especially like for going into like a bathroom or something like that. Something weird, but those look cool. Those are nice glasses.
Yeah. And now, I usually do point of view videos with like the whole chest mount.
Oh.
I'll usually be able to use the glasses. The only bad side about the glasses is that they're 30-second video instead of like you record on your phone as much as you want. That's the only downside. But I've tried the Snapticals, and I'll tell you that much that they are better than the Snapticals.
Okay, good. Because you didn't like those that much.
No, those were tight, and then it's like they weren't like it was obvious they were Snapticals because everybody knows the Snapchat glasses, and these are like, ooh, they're like Ray-Ban glasses.
Yeah.
You were like, ooh, but that's it about it. And it's like they are thicker than usual. Or at least the side ends is.
Yeah. But I mean, nobody's really looking at that. Like you'd have to kind of look at it from like an up or down angle on it. Looking at it straight on, you can't really tell too much, especially when you're wearing them. Like, and somebody's not going to come up to you, hey, those I guess those sides of your glasses look a little bigger than usual. Like, what are they? Like, nobody's going to do that.
I'm trying to record on the glasses, but I can't record. I'm having technical difficulties. Oh, they're not connected. Why aren't they connected?
We've just got tech problems across the board.
Yeah. Okay. What if I connect it? I'm going to try to connect it real quick. Let's see if I can connect it.
So they only do 30 seconds, but can you do like a 30-second and then another 30-second and then like just back to back to back?
Yep. It's supposed to be like 3 hours of continuous usage.
But in 30-second increments.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now it's linked. So, can you see the light or no? On the right.
I can see a little, yeah. Uh-huh.
Whoa, it's on. So yeah, it shows the light. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you take photos of them, and you can be like, Facebook, take a video. Facebook, stop taking a video.
So it's voice activated too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So people made fun of them because there's like, they call them smart glasses. But Snapchat came out with them in like 2013.
Hey, we don't talk about that though.
Yeah. It wasn't for Facebook. Snapchat would be like #1 right now.
Mm.
But because Facebook came out with like stories with Instagram and everything, it kind of turned down their whole. There we go. We got a video of the podcast.
Heyo.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Done with the glasses.
Those are cool though. They're a lot cooler than I thought they were going to be. Like, not that I didn't think that they would be cool, but just from your experience with the Snapticals, I was very pessimistic about it. But those look awesome.
Definitely. My sister's like, "Are you gonna do like a review or something? Cause like we need to have you like start making money on these like cameras and stuff that you buy." I'm like, I bought the Snapticals. I knew within a week I wasn't gonna use them for like a long time. So like actually I'm not gonna return them. And then I bought recently a small camera that's supposed to be like good for points of use, like clip on your hat or have it on like your chest. But with that one, I noticed within 2 days of using it, if you put it on your chest, it just goes like from your chest forward. Like you can't really move it or something. As with the glasses, you're constantly moving. So it's basically the point of view isn't the way you would want to point it, unless you would want.
Yeah. I feel like you need like a bubble lens for it to kind of get everything. But if it's just as if somebody was standing at your chest looking, that'd be a little awkward.
So hopefully the glasses help out with like points of views of like making burritos.
There you go.
I'm gonna go to the butcher section, put on glasses. People are like, "It's so much sunlight inside here, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yes, it is." I put them on today. That's what they said. I'm like, "Check out this camera." I'm like, "Ooh." Like, how much was it? Like, you don't want to know. You
don't
really
ask.
don't
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
There's a frequently asked questions on the site for Ray-Bans, like, are they waterproof? And then like their response, these are not intended for splashes of water.
It's like, might it survive? Possibly. Should you go out and do it? Probably not. Not recommended.
There's another sunglasses company that like trashed kind of Ray-Bans of like, don't be that guy that like brings expensive sunglasses. Like, hey, you guys see my glasses? Everybody stop. We need to find my sunglasses.
I feel like we've all run into a situation at a party when somebody's been like, okay, where are my glasses? Somebody's taking them. It's like, what do you want us to do about it?
Yeah. And then it's like, you shouldn't be spending that much money. And like, no, I got one of these. It's even worse than Ray-Ban because it's Ray-Ban and Facebook.
Yeah, I would be so scared that I would sit on those if I were you. Not like to put like an irrational fear in your head or anything like that, but just don't put those on a chair ever.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, don't. These are only coming out for like actual videos. So I'm never gonna use these for like sunglasses.
Just out and about on the town.
I'm like, I'm be intentional with these.
Are they polarized?
I don't know. How can you tell if it's polarized or not?
Usually, I think Ray-Ban usually has like Ray-Ban P on it if it's polarized. Polarized. Whatever
nope, no, they're not.
I think that's how you tell with the Ray-Bans.
There's no P. No, sir.
Yeah.
There's no.
They look like they could be, but it might just be because it's a darker tint on it too.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully I'll get a good use out of them and keep with it. But yeah, I returned the other small camera too because I knew after a week I'm like, the angle's not gonna be cut it for me.
Yeah.
But we'll see about this one. If I get enough videos within this week, I won't return them.
There you go. I mean, give it a week. Because worst thing that you could do is just be like, yeah, I'm not going to use these as much, and then return, and then no harm, no foul. But at least you can say that you've tried it out, which is cool.
Yeah. But that new iPhone, I was like, no, I shouldn't get it. No, and then those videos come out. I'm like, Why? Why?
I think that the feature where you said how it can focus on different people within the same video is cool. Because like you said, it's usually just focus on one person, and then like other things are blurry, and it doesn't really pivot necessarily.
And then it's a longer battery life.
Yeah.
Oh, smoother editing as well. Basically, they made a video of like you could use your phone to take films, and then edit on the phone faster with 5G. But it's like, unless you live in a city, you're not gonna get 5G.
Yeah.
Anytime soon.
So. It's nice that they thought about it though, at least.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, no, Angel, no. Wait till next year.
Yeah. Well, work with your new Ray-Ban Facebook sunglasses for now, and then you can worry about the next thing coming up.
There you go.
Later.
Thank you,
Yep. It's what I'm here for. Talk you off the ledge a little bit. And then you're still gonna go and you're gonna do it. So I don't even know why I'm wasting my breath. I can't control you.
You're probably gonna hold out for like a couple months, and then one random night you're like, I'm on.
Yep. I bought it for the alarm function so I can go to CrossFit. That's what's your reason. You're 2 for 2. I can't be giving you a hard time. 2 for 2.
Because it's like, what? Yeah. Are you sick or something? I'm like, no, my shorts don't fit me. I don't want to buy new shorts.
I need this.
I want these shorts. Because if I go up a size, it's bad. I need to go down. Oh, wait.
You spent your money on the sunglasses. You can't buy any more pants.
I'm trying to fund my Roth IRA.
Yeah, there you go. That's the real reason.
Another section of Roth IRA. How does one know what to buy?
You don't. You just point at a board and pick something.
Do you know your division of stocks and bonds?
No. I literally bought a stock. It's naked, and I thought that was funny. I don't know what the serious stuff is.
I'm literally like listening to this audiobook, Intelligent Investor. Warren Buffett recommends the best. Well, I wouldn't say Warren Buffett recommends it. I just saw a Twitter photo that says it recommended.
Warren Buffett recommends.
Yes.
Not photoshopped whatsoever. It was quite legit. The speech bubble and everything.
A lot of reviews were like, Warren Buffett recommends highly this book. And I'm like, it's a lot of information. It's a struggle to go through the audiobook. I could not imagine reading this stuff. It's like boring stuff. It's like basic
stocks.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be fun.
Yeah, it's just the summary is like, do your research. Here are some common like strategies and whatnot. But like at the end of the day, do your research and go forth.
Yeah.
You're most likely not gonna get rich quick. Or the stocks to invest in aren't necessarily the front page ones. They're gonna be like, hey, I did 10x or something like that. It's like,
yeah,
they just ride the wave, like up and down, but keep going up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I still haven't actually bought. I've put money into it. I still haven't like bought the actual stocks. It's like make it work because I'm still nervous what to buy.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's something to be nervous about. So anybody in your shoes would do the exact same thing. Like you said, you just got to do the research and when you go for it, you gotta go for the long haul. It's not one of those things that you put money in and pull it out, put it in. You kind of just like let it rest.
And then just keep buying into it.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully budget in. If you do like 500 a month, you'll max it out. So hopefully that works out.
I mean, just find the next Apple. It's easy.
No.
That's all I have to do. Okay.
Out of the millions of companies. Okay, let's try to do some would you rather questions.
Oh man, yeah, it's 8:40 already. Do you just want to choose one, would you rather? And we'll have that as the question. I don't want to keep you over.
Let's try 2.
Okay.
Would you rather everyone be required to wear identical silver jumpsuits Or anytime two people meet and are wearing an identical article of clothing, they must fight to the death.
Oh, wow.
The future is a fashion dystopia. There is no fashion, nor everyone must be extremely unique in their fashion or face possible death. A lot of people would die with the second option.
Yeah. Let's do it. No, I'm kidding.
So where do you buy your clothes?
Yeah, it's on.
Like if I meet anybody with Old Navy stuff, I'm done for it because
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. I remember somebody was like, I don't know how Old Navy has like such like cheap prices. Like how do they make profit? I'm like, they just make smaller profit margins than the rest of the companies. Yeah. But let's see. What would you go for?
I'm definitely everybody's doing the same thing. Same jumpsuits. Like I don't need people dying. Knowing that I chose them to die.
Could you imagine like wearing Ray-Bans and somebody has like the same pair of Wayfarer glasses? But let's go back 5 years. A lot of people would die.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'd have to go into like making your own clothing just to make sure that nobody would have something similar.
Okay. Would you rather be a famous director or a famous actor? The limelight or the credit? Your choice.
I feel like I'd rather be the actor. I don't because I feel like with a director, like that's a lot of responsibility. Like you're in charge of like making sure that everything is going properly and everything is seen and like your vision's kind of going through. With the actor, you just got to know your lines and act well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could handle that rather than controlling everybody and like having that bigger picture vision thing. So I'm going actor.
Yeah, I probably do the same, but after, yeah, I would want to try the director at some point. Just
Yeah,
to see
after
how.
your acting career, you could pivot to directing, kind of like Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom is a director in the Asian film community.
Really, I did not
Uh-huh.
know.
Yeah.
Huh. I just remember reading like documentaries of like directors are all assholes, and then, like directors will come out. It's like we don't mean to be like assholes, but like if you try to be everybody's friend, nobody will like wants to take you seriously when it's time to film, and it's like trying to get a bunch of kids to do the work. But like if you act like an ass the whole time, they do the work.
Yeah. I mean, I could imagine that. Like, if you're playing like the nice guy, then people are gonna like still be joking around and stuff like that, and you're there to get the job done because you're on a budget. Like,
Like, you just gotta be direct, and like people just take that as being an asshole. It's like
you gotta be direct. Is that what you said? Hey.
yeah, yeah. That's what the film guy was saying. The director, it's like you just gotta be direct. It's like some people take that very like harsh. Like you try to be the fun guy, a lot of time gets wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that should be the question of the day.
Yeah. So, question of the day. And you can let us know your answer in the comment section below if you're listening to this on YouTube or if you're listening to this on one of the podcast platforms. You can let us know by emailing us at talkmentuesday@gmail.com. And as always, too, on top of that, if you have any topics or anything that you want us to cover, the Roth IRA was brought to us by Quentin. So thank you, Quentin, for giving us that piece. But again, the question of the day, would you rather be a well-known, or I guess a famous director or a famous actor behind the scenes or in front of the camera? And so again, let us know in the comments or through email, and we will read through any funny or unique answers next week that we come across. And as always, I appreciate you guys taking some time out of your days to listen to us. Little shorter one this week just because technology was not on our side. If you could have been a fly on the wall, you would have loved all of our different intros. But still happy to give you guys some good content here. But in the meantime, I mean, stay safe, social distance unless you're vaccinated, then give somebody a hug and make sure to tell someone you love them. But we will talk with you guys more next week.
Thank you guys.
Peace.